the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Cowboys will put total weather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boise State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Sherrod. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Madsen. Got a man, it's Sherrod. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Wyoming's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot.
Breaks into the open. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Anderson will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Sargent. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Cowboys! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field coach shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He lets one fly deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Sherrod.
Second down was complete on the screen. Loses 2. Third down coming up.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his big tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Sargent. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
And the Cowboys will try to convert on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll try the run. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab on the left. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. back to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Broncos decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll give it to him again. Quick spin on the run. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll throw it. Using the quick game. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for room. It's Scott. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the single back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
On the scene. Picks up one. First and goal, Wyoming.
And the Cowboys have it with a first and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They keep pushing forward, down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Anderson wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work,
big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Wyoming. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down in bounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
Boise State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Right on the money. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, giving 5 on that one. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. On target. There, headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Sweet cut there.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
You got to have that defense you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making the play.
Gets open down the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down and distance.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
We are just about ready to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Anderson will throw. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the ground with the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Hand off to the single back. Fighting off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Boise State. And the comeback is on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Anderson wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Pulls it in. It's Durr. Jumped on top of the pile.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. And he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
The Cowboys will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Durr. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Anderson will throw. Hauls it in. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Boise State ready to send out that offense. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He's loose. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown Broncos. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play, and you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wyoming! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marshall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense in an empty set. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Cowboys inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. To the ground, he's got it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.